What to eat for healthy lungs every day. Prevent pneumonic plague. Starting with your spoon. Have you ever thought about this? Every time you put a spoonful of food into your mouth, you're either nourishing your lungs or making them weaker. I know, when we think of lung health, we usually think about wearing masks, avoiding pollution, or steering clear of cigarettes. But there's an effective prevention method that few talk about: eating right every single day. Especially with dangerous diseases like pneumonic plague, the pneumonic form of the plague. It doesn't need you to smoke or live in a polluted area to strike. All it needs is for you to let your guard down. And to avoid being caught off guard, you need a proactive lifestyle. In other words, health every day starts in the kitchen. Why take care of your lungs from the inside? I once asked an older respiratory doctor, why do some people who never smoke still suffer lung damage? And he replied, because lungs don't just breathe and smoke, they also eat. Sounds strange, right? But it's true. Everything you eat travels through your blood, reaching every cell, including your lungs, which are quite fragile. Your lungs absorb nutrients just like your liver, heart, and brain. If you're not getting enough antioxidants or vitamins, your lungs become more prone to inflammation, infections, and take longer to recover. Foods you should have on your table. I'm not going to tell you to follow a strict diet. I just want you to add small but powerful things to your meals. Like broccoli. Did you know that research at Johns Hopkins shows the sulforaphane in broccoli helps reduce inflammation in the lungs, especially helpful for people living in polluted environments? Or carrots. They're pretty common, right? But few know they help boost vitamin A, which keeps the lining in your lungs moist and prevents inflammation. And apples. I once read a study from the UK that showed people who eat at least 5 apples a week have better lung function. Not to mention pomegranates, oranges, and lemons, rich in vitamin C, which boosts your respiratory immunity. Are you vegetarian? Great! Chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts are great sources of omega-3, helping to reduce lung inflammation without needing fish. If you do eat fish, add salmon to your diet. It's tasty and healthy. Don't forget ginger, garlic, and turmeric. These spices have been in Vietnamese kitchens for ages, but they're like magic medicine if you use them regularly. And the simplest thing of all, water. Drinking enough water every day helps keep your lungs moist, thins mucus, and makes it easier to clear phlegm from your chest. Be cautious of harmful foods. But you know what? There are foods we think are tasty, but they're actually the hidden enemies for your lungs. Fast food, fried foods, and soda. They cause chronic inflammation in the body, gradually weakening your lungs over time. Or canned foods with preservatives. They don't cause immediate harm, but they reduce your lungs' ability to recover after respiratory illness. With pneumonic plague, all it takes is for your immunity to be low, and bacteria will strike. So don't underestimate your daily meals.